Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl, and I'm here with another demo, and this time it's an English haunting. This was recommended to me to try, since I said in an Adventure Games Discord, I believe it was Wadget Eyes Discord, that I'm looking for demos to try out. So we'll give this one a go. Let's get into it. London, 1907. Thus, with this method, we can determine the time of death within a margin of error of 2 hours. I hope that's not me, because I'm not keeping that voice up. That might be me. Oh, do I need to click again? I do this every time. Oh, you should ask Cooper. Me? Why not you? Hughes, Cooper. It would be interesting if you'd share your doubts with the class. Look what you achieved. Bah, coward. Professor Moore. Is it true that you and Professor Ward are devoted to hunting ghosts? My, you have been badly informed. I think that's me. Never mind. We are devoted to studying them, not to hunting them. Oh, what? Huh? That's nonsense. Ghosts don't exist. Do you have any conclusive evidence that can substantiate that statement, Mr. Cooper? They're a myth, an invention of mankind to scare those of weak mind. Those of weak mind, eh? Very well. Let's see. How many of you believe in God? You can raise your hands. Yeah, all of them. Of course they do. All of you? Well, perhaps you should be studying theology and not forensic medicine. Sorry about that. It's 2 hard words there. You can lower your hands. I suppose you think the mere belief in him confirms his existence. Is there any supporting evidence? Any photographs? Have any of you seen him taking a stroll in Hyde Park? Has anyone talked to him? The Pope? Okay, let's set that witness aside for the moment. No one in history has been able to prove it. The only proof we have is faith, and that, regrettably, won't do. Look, gentlemen. Neither I nor Professor Ward asserts that ghosts exist. I'm having trouble speaking today. We're cautious with regard to that matter, even if we have reliable witnesses, and there are a large number of cases. Are those arguments enough to accept this as a fact? This is a very long intro, isn't it? No. We would be falling into the same trap you fell into with respect to God. We investigate these claims with the best tools science has provided us. Our brain? That is the scientific method. A method I advise you to use before compulsively raising your hand to defend your beliefs.
I don't think my father would agree with all this blasphemy.
Your father agrees with the idea that students from poorer classes should never be allowed into a university. As well as agreeing to use child labour in his factories. Your father's not a good man. So, with due respect, Mr. Turner, you can take your father's opinion and... Someone stop him quick. Come in. That was a bit of a long interruption.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Patrick.
It's quite all right. What do you need?
Look, the Dean wants to see you.
Can't it wait? The lecture is almost over.
It's a delicate matter, Patrick.
Is it about Rose?
No, it has nothing to do with Rose.
Well, what a relief. I was starting to worry.
Talk to him, would you? I'll take care of the lecture. What were you teaching?
The scientific method. Apparently, these gentlemen don't get it yet.
Noted. Well, gentlemen, the scientific method. One moment. What?
Press F1 for instructions. We are actually in the game now. Right, hello. Is that... Oh, that is a man. Shall we go straight to... Oh, I don't remember the name of the person I need to see. Ah, Professor Moore. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dean Carter. Rector Williams, a pleasure.
Good afternoon, Professor Moore.
You can get a chair from the back and...
That won't be necessary. This meeting will be brief. Explain the facts, Dean Carter.
Look. This week, the university received a generous donation for the Metapsychic Investigations program run by you and Professor Ward.
£5,000.
5? That's amazing.
It would be if not for a terrible event.
Sorry, wrong person. All that money has disappeared from the Bank of England. What? We've demanded an explanation and they've confirmed the money was withdrawn yesterday by your colleague. How is that? We wanted to speak with Professor Ward, but he didn't appear today for his lectures. Well, hardly surprising. Let's try to remain calm, gentlemen. The professor might simply be... We've been trying to locate him all day.
He's vanished. He's run off with the money. It's an unprecedented scandal.
Who donated the money? We only know it was a group of intellectuals from London society. Nothing else. It appears they had no intention of making it public. And given the circumstances, they prefer to keep it that way. Why would he do that? This is exactly what we're wondering. Are you sure it was Professor Ward? Someone could have impersonated him. Yeah, but how would they have known about the money? There are witnesses. And the signature with which the money was withdrawn is undoubtedly his. Lest we forget, his whereabouts are unknown. We believe in presumption of innocence and respect it, but in this case... I'm sorry, Professor Moore. This is the unvarnished truth. How could he withdraw the money? He's just a teacher. He shouldn't be authorised. At one time, he combined his teaching job with the position of Deputy Treasurer. That was years ago. He resigned. Seems like this might have been planned. Nevertheless, he was still registered at the Bank of London. We suspect he took advantage of that to commit this crime.
Get to the point, Dean Carter.
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you that as a result of this matter, the board is considering eliminating your Metapsychic Investigations Department. But that can't be.
It is. My predecessor authorised this department because of the immaculate career of Professor Ward. Sir Archibald Ellsworth would roll over in his grave if he knew of this infamy. Surely you didn't presume to hope we'd keep this nonsense going after what happened, did you?
I understand there's discomfort with Professor Ward. But I'm a part of the department too. It isn't fair that I should be blamed for acts of which I am not responsible.
We know, Patrick, but...
Patrick? You mean Professor Moore? Sorry, wrong voice again.
And I would beseech you not to challenge the board.
However, as a courtesy to you, we wish your exit from the department to be as
Stop with the rubbish, Dean Carter. You have 72 hours to prove that your ghosts exist. If you don't present us with material proof by that deadline, forget about your department.
"72 hours? That's not time enough to prove what no one has ever proven throughout the entire history of mankind."
This is your problem. And express your thanks to Dean Carter. He's the one who proposed it. If it were up to me, I would brick up that circus right now with my own hands. Damn it. We're the laughing stock of every university in the United Kingdom.
I wonder how many there were. Let them laugh all they want, Vice-Chancellor Williams. I wonder how many there were in 1902. They only display their ignorance.
Do you want some advice? Forget about those ghost fantasies and focus on your work as a teacher. You're the best teacher of forensic medicine in all London. Focus on your work, for God's sake. This is a serious institution. Superstition has no place here, and neither do your progressive ideas. Are you aware that we have received complaints from some student fathers because of your radical ideas? Probably.
What's wrong with being progressive? Isn't it part of the university motto? Knowledge, improvement, progress.
Don't be a wise arse with me.
Do you have said arse?
And remember who you're talking to.
He's a man of God. Would he really say arse? I'm a bit suspicious about that.
72 hours, Professor Moore. Prepare yourself to say goodbye to a fantasy that never had any place in an institution as respectable as this one.
"72 hours. 72 hours, Henry. It's humiliating. Why didn't they just close the department immediately?"
I have more bad news to tell you.
Really? There's more?
Your department has been sealed. You won't be able to use any of the resources inside.
Damn it, Henry! Couldn't you?
I can't. If someone sees you there, they'll know it was me who conceded. That would put me in an awkward situation. The board is treating this matter very seriously. I don't want my position to be jeopardised. I beg you to understand.
Yes, I do. I didn't mean to put you in a predicament. I'm sorry. I know the search for the great beyond is your life. But I'm sure adversity will stretch your intellect even further. I don't know how, but try to find proof, please. If it's strong enough, I'll show it to the board and they'll be forced to keep the department open. I'm very sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My husband is going in and out of the door. Yep, that was a heck of a long amount of text to read. Yes, I haven't done much playing, have I? I think he's going to continue, so I'm going to stop for now and I'll play this later. Right, that is all done and dusted, and I'm probably going to completely have lost all the voices now, so yeah. What kind of proof do you need to show the board? The tangible kind, of course. Something so conclusive that it would convince the ignoramuses on the board to reconsider their beliefs. What a genius, huh? Who? Ah, Williams, yes. You know, he's never agreed with the university being involved in supernatural matters. Even if they're studied through science. What happened with Professor Ward was the perfect excuse to close down the department, don't you think? To him, it was like manna from heaven. It's what he's been waiting for since the beginning. I have no doubt about that. Williams is an old school teacher, quite literally. His closed mind belongs to the last century. Forget about him and focus on searching for proof of supernatural activity. I will try to keep him at bay as best I can. I still don't believe what Professor Ward did. Indeed. I'm still processing it myself. But the evidence is unequivocal, Patrick. I don't think I can do it without the Professor. Don't underestimate yourself, Patrick. You are an extraordinary researcher. I know time is not in our favour, but perhaps pressure will push your brain to unsuspected limits. I bet on you, my friend. Any ideas? I remember you said you were working on an electromagnetic field booster. Well, it is more complicated than that in truth, but we could call it that. It served to stimulate supernatural activity, right? In theory, yes. You could use it in this rushed investigation. Did you finish it? Does it work? I took it home so I could work on it during sleepless nights. It's only missing a piece, and then I could give it a try. Oh yeah, a piece, is that what I need to do in the demo? So what are you waiting for? A map, obviously. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Time is of the essence. Good luck, Patrick. I won't be able to prove the Great Beyond exists in such a short time without the Professor's help. I need to find him. Maybe I can discover something that will help me find him at his home on Dorset Street. Maybe. Very dark. That's it, room number 4. So, you're a friend of Professor Ward? Exactly. And he's vanished. Sadly. And why do you want to examine his room? Are you from Scotland Yard? No, I'm a professor, such as he. I only want to have a look to see if there's anything that might enlighten me to his whereabouts. Ah, that makes it sense. I read that wrong. That makes sense. Why is the corridor so dark? The electric company convinced me to install this new light system in the house. They didn't tell me the price would double compared to gaslight. That's what progress means, you know. Progress for the usual suspects. Those in power. I've told the tenants not to use the corridor light unless they want my bills to start affecting their rent. When was the last time you saw him? I know he went out last evening. I was in bed, but I heard his footsteps on the stairs. Sure it was him. Haven't you seen him since then? No, sir. Did you notice anything strange about him? Of course I noticed. But not only yesterday, always. He's a strange man. Though a very polite one. How I wish the rest of my tenants were as courteous as him. It's curious that he lived here. I mean, his salary was high enough to afford him a better place than this. This hovel? Is that what you wanted to say? I didn't mean to offend you, Miss Dawson. No, you would be right. This is a hovel. Though it's the classiest hovel in all of the East End. And with the biggest rooms for 4 blocks. Would you do me the kindness of lending me the key to the room? I don't have it. How is that? Professor Ward was a bit forgetful. He asked for my copy of the key in case he lost his. It wouldn't be the first time that happened. So he's got 2 keys. And me, none. That's it. How can I get into his room? You can wait for the locksmith to come tomorrow. I haven't got time. I'm afraid I don't have that much time. Or you can try to open the door yourself. I won't complain. But please try not to break it. I'll be downstairs if you need me. Well, love, we could do with some light in this corridor. I love the coughing. It's like making me want to cough. We even look at the walls. I can't read anything. No, it's a bit dark. Closed. That's not Professor Ward's room. And switch. I found switch. There we go. It's better. One moment. There's something inside the lamp. Oh, is it the key? I can't reach it. Something to reach the lamp with. I reckon it's the key. There's nothing inside the vent. About the pot. Daisies. No, I can't put it over there. Room number 4. Professor Ward lived here. Rules of the house. The rent is paid the first day of each month. Oh, is that the rule? I know where we've seen a stepladder at the university. Here. Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook?
Yes?
Did they order you to remove the portrait of Professor Ward?
What do you think?
I think yes.
Exactly.
Who ordered it?
Who do you think?
Vice-Chancellor Williams?
Exactly.
Do you need help? I see you're finding it hard to remove a simple portrait.
Do you think old Cook isn't smart enough to take down a picture? No.
Of course not.
Exactly. Wait a moment. Does that mean I am or I'm not? Exactly.
Go on, say it. You are smart enough to take down a portrait.
Ah, good. Some genius thought it'd be better to attach the paintings with glue instead of a pair of hook screws. In his defence, I'll say that not for anything in the world would I have suspected one of these illustrious professors was a filthy thief. But that wasn't easy to say. You've already been informed, have you?
Sadly.
Who would have thought, huh? No, it's not like it comes as a total surprise frequenting the places he did. But I will manage to take down this portrait with no tool. Oh, one only needs to know how to apply force. Thus said Pythagoras, give me a place to stand, and I shall move the world.
And that was Archimedes.
You don't need to correct me. I'm not one of your pupils.
What places did Professor Ward frequent?
A pub, for one, in the East End. The Red Lion. Someone of his stature visiting such establishments. How embarrassing. And in the company of a tart.
One moment, what tart?
Courtesan, I guess. They seemed quite close. She is surely his accomplice.
How do you know that?
Rumours travel as fast as bad news.
I need to find that woman. She might know where I can find Professor Ward.
If you find her, give her to the police. I already told you she surely has something to do with the money theft.
Are you entirely certain you don't need any help with the portrait?
Do you want me to help you marking exams?
There's no need to.
Exactly.
Carry on. Find this turret. Location not available in this demo. It is not available and his hands so, not where I was. How do I get him? Maybe I do need to find something to loosen the glue. It was a gift from Raymond Baxter, former pupil and famous sculptor. Who's this dude? It represents a certain Celt deity celebrating the winter solstice. Winster. And the board has threatened to retire this pagan figure several times to the pupil's dismay. 21st of December, they fill the statue's bowl with whiskey and parade in front of it, paying their respects. Full of flasks and test tubes. What is a flask of sulfuric acid doing here? Well, that might help get the painting done. It should be in the lab. I don't think that would work. Why not? Mr. Cook is too busy to be bothered with that. I can't do that. Okay, maybe not. The 4 first drawers are full of anatomy prints. The rest are intended for school materials. I believe it's time to get rid of this old eraser. The one on the top is Atlas of Human Anatomy by Dr. Oswald de Vries. I use it to illustrate my lectures. The one on the bottom is The Empty House and Other Ghost Stories by Algernon Blackwood. It serves me It serves me to help me evade them. You need to be careful handling these anatomical skeletons because they're very fragile. Okay, maybe that will help get the portrait off. Oh dear, he's lost his arm. Issues. The felt has collected too much chalk powder. The eraser dirties instead of cleans. Okay. Part of the arm of an anatomical skeleton in 1:1 scale. Flask of sulfuric acid, very corrosive, handle with care. I don't want to melt that. I don't want to melt that. I can't combine those two objects. Well, nuts. Mr. Cook. Yes. I don't think that's a good idea. Is it on the door? I won't be able to open the door with that. I don't know. might not have a door there. Ah, hang on. Horse. I could use the skeleton arm to carefully remove the crystal from the lamp. It's a crystal? What's a key? Damn, it's not long enough. Kidding me. Maybe a little jump will help. Okay, jump. Oops, you broke it. What was that? Damn. I'm gonna hide. What was that noise? I forgot the noise. My monocle fell. Good heavens. What kind of monocle do you wear? Heavy one. Dear me. Phew. Oh, it is a key. There's a key here. Good. This will be the spare key. I'll pick up the broken crystal. I thought you meant there's a crystal in the lamp. I don't want to have to explain it to the landlady. Not that the lamp was made of crystal. Okay, where can I hide the criminal evidence? Flower pot. Always the flower pot. Ah! No vent, okay. That was my second guess. Nothing to see here. Of course not. Never, Patrick, never. Right, let's get in here. Oh, okay. It's a bird. Let's look at the desk. There is a notebook on the desk. Good. The House of Benwell Street. It is discouraging to discover that all the places worth investigating were, in the end, either frauds or a waste of time. However, I've found a location that, if my inquiries are correct, could afford a unique opportunity to me and my colleague Professor Moore. It is an old impressive building located at 34 Benwell Street. Its original owner was Thomas Highmore, a widower philanthropist who lived in the house during the early years of last century. After his death, his heirs rented the house to several tenants. One of them, Frederick Price, reported strange blows coming from the basement to the police. Raps? An officer corroborated the facts, to which he added, as is stated in his report, that several objects in the room started to slowly move without human intervention. A police report that confirms unexplained supernatural phenomena. Contrary to the account of a normal witness, which is always an act of faith to consider believable, this changes everything. No police officer of sound mind would cast doubt on the professionalism by falsely signing a report such as this. So we can be sure that this is an account we can accept, and thus a very valuable one. Terrified, the Prices left the house 2 months later. Their place was taken by a Benjamin Jones. By searching through the documents of the estate agency that managed the property, I found a report stating that the tenant abandoned the house 4 weeks later due to constant unspecified occurrences in the basement. In my investigation, I found 2 other cases with that basement as the epicentre of supernatural activity, but I have yet to verify them. I still haven't informed Patrick about this. We could be dealing with another dead end, and if someone has to waste his time with this, I'd rather it be me. My instinct, though, tells me 34 Benwell Street is the place we've been dreaming of all these years. Professor Nelson Ward, October 14th, 1907. 34 Benwell Street. It's on the map. I assume I can go there. In this demo. Oh, I think we reached the end of this demo actually. Ooh, look at that. Oh, a bride. Okay. Oh, docks. Lots of locations. Oh, Stonehenge. Thanks for playing an English Haunting demo. Please consider adding an English Haunting on your Steam wish list. Yes, I read it before it disappeared. Well, that was, as it said there, an English Haunting, the demo. That was rather good. There was a bit too much dialogue, and I'm going to cut out one load of dialogue because it's not relevant. They're just chatting about Professor Ward, and it doesn't add anything, and I think it otherwise the demo is just going to be a bit long. So there wasn't much puzzles in the demo itself, which is a bit of a shame. I broke a lamp, and I didn't get to decide where the shards went. I would have liked to have done that myself, but yeah, the demo, to me, it didn't give me a great feel for how the puzzles are going to be in the game. I assumed that I needed the step ladder. Well, it wasn't a step ladder, it was a plank onto things holding up the plank, and I thought we were going to need that equipment, and I didn't. So I wasted my time trying to work out how to get the portrait down. I don't know if that's going to come into play later in the actual game. Well, I like the style. It's nostalgic, old pixels, point and click, inventory. It's just like, because there's no voice acting, there's a lot of reading for me to do. The intro was a bit long without going anywhere, and it took a while to actually get to the point. I don't know if that can be cut down, but I think it's going to be a good game. The locations look quite good. There's obviously a pub that we couldn't go to, but I do like a pub in a game and in real life. So that was it. So you can have your own thoughts about this and add it to your wish list if you like what you saw. I will add it to my wish list because I like playing these kind of games. I think it's going to be quite good. I wonder if we are going to find ghosts. I'd be fascinated what is going on at 34 Benwell Street, was it? I can't remember. But yeah, that'd be quite interesting. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will say bye.